This video will provide an overview to missing data in R. By the end of this video, you will know what missing data are, how missing data differ from non-existent data, and why data analysis software have special values to represent missing data. Data in the real world are rarely perfect. Missing data is one such imperfection. What are missing data? It's when you have incomplete information about an observation. This incompleteness is important. Why might data be missing? It may be because the information wasn't recorded. There was an equipment or sensor malfunction, there was planned downtime of a data collection system, or maybe there was non-response in a survey. Data may also be missing because the information are unreliable. The values recorded in the data are clearly not correct, or possibly the error bounds on a measurement are so large that the data is actually meaningless. But missing data are different from knowing that data are non-existent. Missing data represent an unknown, where you don't know the true value of a variable. Contrast this to non-existent data, where you know the value, and it's that the data do not exist. As an example of the difference between missing and non-existent data, celebrities Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have a child named Northwest. Northwest has no legal middle name. If she fills out a form, she would leave the middle name field blank in that form. This is not missing data. We're all very certain about North's middle name. She doesn't have one. This is fundamentally different than not knowing, and forms the distinction between non-existent and missing data. R has a special value to represent missing data. This is actually true in many other data processing languages. Why do we have special values? We don't want to confuse known data with missing data. Using special codes for missing data that don't actually represent missing data can lead to big problems. As one example, there was an article in Wired a couple of years ago about how someone decided to make their California license plate the custom plate null, N-U-L-L. It turns out null is a special value used in many databases to represent missing data. When his license plate was entered in these databases, it matched every occasion where there was no information about the license plate, and he started getting tickets mailed to him for every occasion where the police recorded a ticket but did not record the license plate number. This is a great example of why you need special values to represent missing data, because you don't want to confuse normal data, which in this case was the word null, with the special value for missing data, which happened to be null as well. Using special codes for missing data can lead to other problems. Suppose that I ask everyone in the class to record their height in inches. Some people don't know, so I record that as 0. I know that no human can be 0 inches tall, so I shouldn't confuse 0 with non-missing values. But then I give that data to someone else, and they calculate the average height in the class. What can go wrong? If they aren't aware that I was using 0 as a special code for missing data, they would average all those zeros in with the other numbers for actual heights, and they would get an average that's way too low. This is why R and other data processing systems use a special value for missings. In R, that value is NA. We'll discuss that more in the next video.